Hi, so I'm going to Winchester today. Beautiful, but very historical English town. And the first thing you notice is the splendid views. Hi, so I have just reached this beautiful station of Winchester, and I'm looking to first go to the Westgate Museum and the Great Hall. So a sign says it's just straight down the road here. So let's get moving. As I closed in on the high street, I came across the first landmark structure of Winchester. This monument commemorates the victims of the 1666 Great Plague, marking the spot where the residents exchanged money for food in vinegar-filled bowls. The structure was erected in 1759 by the Charitable Society of Natives. I was now passing through what once would have been the fortifications of the Winchester Castle, built by William the Conqueror, and once the seat of power for medieval monarchs. Not much of it has survived and has been lost to time, but one of the finest surviving examples is the Great Hall, which was now right before my eyes, one of the finest surviving oiled halls of the 13th century, containing great symbols of medieval mythology. When you enter the Great Hall, you will have the option of purchasing a combined ticket for the hall and the Westgate Museum. This will cost you less than £10. When I visited, I extended the economy package by including the City Museum. I am able to visit now for any number of times over a period of 1 year to any of these three landmarks. So here I am, right at the center of the Great Hall, and it is an imposing structure. This mural bears the name of the parliamentary representatives of Hampshire dating back to the 13th century. The Great Hall was used as a court until the 19th century and still has a symbolic importance. Most of its soaring arches are historical. Two arches in front were used by the judges to approach the law courts. A round table associated with the 6th century legend of King Arthur and his knights hangs on the wall. The table bears a portrait of King Henry VIII from the early 16th century. The names of the 24 knights of King Arthur are painted all around the outsides of the table. So this is Queen Eleanor's garden from the 13th century, just adjacent to the Great Hall. Another magical place in this magical city. You can see the Great Hall's exit here, and also a beautiful fountain behind me. A place to just sit. Off to the wonderful long gallery now. The long gallery provides a timeline of the castle's royal occupants. Detailed information is also available on the history of the castle itself, including precious old paintings and diagrams. Out of the variety available at the gift shop, I opted for a set of silver and golden arrow pens, perfect souvenirs for the Great Hall.
So here are some secret castle passageways behind me. There used to be a big castle here, and Great Hall was a part.
My next destination was the historical Westgate, only a couple of minutes' walk from the Great Hall. The Westgate is built on the foundations of an ancient Roman gate. Even the present structure dates back to the 12th century. This fortified stronghold was a part of the Winchester Castle and served as an entrance to the city. In medieval times, the Westgate also hosted a porter's lodge to its north. The porter closed the gate at night when the curfew bell rang and collected tolls and duties on goods entering the city.
You can see the Westgate Museum right behind me, and I'm going up the historical Westgate of Winchester now. Let's see.
The museum carries a number of stories from Tudor and Stuart Winchester. It is home to regal Tudor art commissioned for the royal wedding of Queen Mary Tudor. The Tudor period, of course, largely pertains to the 16th century. Of particular note is this recreated, almost 5 centuries old fireplace. This fine painted ceiling was made for Winchester College in anticipation of a visit by Mary Tudor and Philip of Spain on the occasion of their marriage in Winchester in 1554.
Here's Alishan, the body of Hajur, atop the Westgate. I've been transformed after being here. And right behind me are the gibbeting irons. These were used to hang the dead bodies of criminals at prominent places in medieval times, and we were set here right in the Westgate.
Off to the rooftop of the Westgate for some exciting views of the city and the adjoining buildings. Descending to the ground literally offers a passage through the history of Winchester.
Here we have graffiti from prisoners imprisoned here as late back as the 16th century. These are basically debtors, and to pass away their time, to idle away their hours, they recorded their graffiti here. Very interesting. Similar is the case. It makes me remember the Tower of London and the Bloody Tower in particular. So let me try to get it as closely to you as possible.
Watch out for my next video, in which I take you for a tour along River Echen to discover more Winchester landmarks.